Hello, day 19. I'm excited for today. We talked about selfies. That's what we talked about. We talked about selfies on day 18. Now, I don't have a lot of time tonight, so we're going to make this short, sweet, and simple. We're going to talk about 6 ways to tell a story with a selfie, with a photo, with a selfie. Now, why we're going to talk about this, there's a couple of reasons why some of you are overthinking this. And I want to just give you some simple, easy ways to tell a story with a selfie, okay? Now, those of you that want to upgrade to the VIP, all eyes on me, and get the workbook, yes, this workbook is gorgeous. It's beautiful. You can upgrade. You can go tier, postingforprofits.com/go VIP, and you will see that there'll be a link here to upgrade so you can get your digital download workbook. Yes, right now there's only day 1 through 10 in here. There will be 25 days, so we're updating it as we go, and I'll let you guys know. Okay, that's it. That's all the selling I'm doing tonight. That's it. I'll leave that on the bottom. So let's talk about telling a story with a photo. So if you want to tell a story with a photo, I need you to think about this for a second. When you're on social media and you look at an image, the image is telling a story. So for example, today I posted a selfie of me and my daughter, and we were smiling. There's so many thoughts that can go through someone's head when they see your selfie, but that image is actually telling a story. Sometimes you can even imagine yourself in the same place that that person in that photo is in. Have you ever imagined yourself wearing the same hairstyle, having the same nails, maybe getting the same outfit, or doing your makeup the same way? Have you ever done that before? The images tell stories before there's even a caption. The other day, we talked about leveraging selfies to convert more sales, build more followers, and create more trust with your followers so that they'll eventually buy from you. We talked about that on day 18. Now I'm going to show you 6 ways you can tell a story with a selfie. First, I want to take a step back really quick and talk about when I was in high school. It's going to sound a little weird, but hang with me for a second, okay? I went to a private Catholic high school. They were legit preparing me for college. So much I had too many credits when I freaking graduated that I couldn't even use. Long story short, my English class every week, I had a brand new book or novel that we had to read. Shout out to my English teacher, but 350 to 500 pages long. And then I had to write a report on that book and summarize what happened and dig into the questions that were asked from the teacher. And it was a lot. It helped me with my writing skills. We didn't have ChatGPT back then. Okay, we did not have that, homies. We did not healers. Had to write a report, all the things. Big shout out, little plot twist here. How many of you remember Cliff Notes? Cliff Notes was my cheat sheet. You can order or buy them at the store. They had a copy of it. The book summarized it. I was like, yes. True life. Cliff Notes saved my life in high school. Cliff Notes were the jam. Now you can just go to ChatGPT. Can you please write me a freaking essay on, anyway, I don't know how, like, I could go to college and get a freaking 4.9 now, right? With ChatGPT. But here's the thing. I did not go through the whole book. Like, I was the Cliff Notes user in back in the day, okay? So this is how I want you to think about leveraging, stay with me a second, leveraging a preview, because it summarized most of the book. The Cliff Notes was a preview to the story. So what did it do? It summarized the most important parts of the book. This is how I want you to think about leveraging and utilizing your selfies and photos to tell stories. Your images are telling tiny stories about you. It's a little cliff note of a specific moment or a specific message. So if you were going to tell a story about your life from beginning to where you are today, it would be a novel. Yes or yes? Absolutely it would. How exhausting. So you're not going to be able to tell a whole story in one image because people don't want to read a novel. Instead, it's going to be a Cliff Notes version, and every single paragraph is a Cliff Note version of your story. So in order for somebody to get to know you, they're not going to read a novel in the very beginning. They need little Cliff Notes about your life, obstacles, opportunity, product. You see what I'm saying? They got to get to know you. Some of you are barfing all over people in so many of your posts that you're not giving them the opportunity to get the Cliff Notes version so that they want to dive in deeper. It's going to take 8 to 12 times from a person seeing your content for them to decide if they like you or not. These images are tiny stories, these selfies telling a story every single day to your audience. So you're going to be sharing small bits and pieces of you and your life behind it. Make sense? So keep your news feed fresh with selfies. We talked about this. Keep your stories fresh with selfies. And you can share the same damn story with a different selfie. So we talked about repurposing content. When you have a story or a little caption that does well, guess what you're gonna do? You're gonna reuse that freaking caption with a different freaking selfie. Hello. Okay. Now, our leads and our prospects to make emotional decisions, we know this, they need to become super fans. That's why this is important. People can only absorb so much in one sitting. Like if I literally was to sit down and write my 2011 story of when I first joined network marketing to now in 2024, dude, that's boring unless you bought my book, which I haven't started writing yet, but I promised I would, and I have not. So think about this when you're uploading your selfies, okay? I want you to think about what story do I want to tell about me with this selfie? Now, great marketers are great storytellers. So if you suck at telling stories, you've got to get better at it, period. That's it. It took me a long time to do this, by the way, so just know that you're going to screw this up. It's okay. People need to know that everything you're sharing is something they can emotionally connect to. Remember, you are your brand. Okay, so number one, you need to make sure the quality image is good, right? So we talked about this on day 18. Use the back when you're trying to get a good selfie. I did that today when I got a good selfie. I did exactly what I told you guys I do on day 18. I went over there, okay? Post one image at a time. I know some of you are like, but I took like 16 really good photos. No, we're telling one story with one image. Uno photo. Now, I said you don't have to have a professional, so keep that in mind. How do you make a deeper connection with your followers? This is how you do it. You've got to be vulnerable in that post. Stop talking at people and talk with people. Talk to them. Talk to their heart. So for example, the one that I made today was very specific towards moms, healers that feel like they're not doing anything really, really good because they're being pulled in different ways. And it was just a simple, like, I see you. You are enough. You are doing enough. You are good enough, okay? 3, behind the scenes. There's something that people love about the behind the scenes. So that was a behind the scenes photo of me and my daughter just taking a picture together. It wasn't like a perfect pose. It was just like a picture, right? It's not perfect. Nothing's perfect about it. Just do it. What else can you do? You can celebrate your clients, customers, or team members. I'm so proud of blah, 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 blah. Should our emotion in the selfie match the tone of the post? Doesn't always have to. In fact, I like to completely switch it up. Switch it up. New images, okay? Celebrate your clients and customers. Get pictures with your clients and customers, or use one of their selfies. People love when you celebrate other people. You know that, right? Speak to a specific audience. Speak to one person in your post, and that's important. And avoid thinking that everyone needs to follow you and react to your post. I want you to really focus in your captions. How can I just talk about one pain point and empower? What's going to laugh, love, learn, lead? In your selfie posts, you're either going to make them laugh, make them love, teach them something, or lead. Now, with my selfies in particular, I don't like to give a 45-minute presentation unless I've had one that's done really well. I like to keep them short, simple, to the point. And then I like to end with a question, okay? Now, just the same way we did the curiosity post, day 5, there's ways that you can take your curiosity posts and you can use it with a selfie. And I go through that formula in here, no brainer. And then day 6, we talk about your stories. Hello, selfies are powerful. So here's the 3 things I want you to think about when you're posting a selfie. So this is how simple this is. 1, what do I want to say? 2, who specifically am I helping? And 3, what's the engagement question I'm gonna ask at the end? That's it. Like, I don't want you to overthink this. I just want you to start posting selfies that create an emotional connection. People can make eye contact with you. You understand? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, guys. So excited. We've got some awesome things. We will see you again. Our end of the night workshop is coming up. We are going to do the 333 method, like from start to finish, y'all. We're going to talk about the 333 method on day 24. It's going to be webinar style. So stay tuned. I'll send an email and a text out about it. I'm so excited for you guys. I love you. Thank you. Posting for Profits people, my VIPers, healers. I love you guys so much. Bye.